Here are the nominees for 3Music Awards 2020. Fan Army of the Year, Shutter Movement, Sark Nation, Beam Nation, Team Move. To vote for your favorite Fan Army of the Year, dial *447*3#. 3Music Awards 2020. It's presented by 3 Media Networks, Joy FM, Hits FM, Joy Prime TV, The Fantasy Dome, and ENE Ghana with support from Love FM, Joy News TV, Adom FM, Adom TV, Asempa FM, Insura FM, and MyJoyOnline.com. Gold Coast Restaurant, Volta Hotel, Akosombo, and the Radio Advertising People. Trap 3Music Awards 2020. Here are the nominees for 3Music Awards 2020. Viral Song of the Year, Roro Agbeshi featuring Medical. Kakalika Love, Sister Deborah featuring A4 Chameleon. Shatta Wale, Cultural Anthem. Omwada, Medical. Pilolo, Guilty Beat featuring Mr. Easy and Quasi Arthur.
Pilolo, spread your leg like a wheelbarrow.
Davineba Kawula featuring Patapa.
Topa to pata, Skoska to mana, Toda podada, Skopa to mana.
Dondo Kwao Kese.
Mami Bulundo Papesa.
To vote for your favorite song of the year, dial *447*3#. 3Music Awards 2020. It's presented by 3 Media Networks, Joy FM, Hits FM, Joy Prime TV, The Fantasy Dome, and ENE Ghana with support from Love FM, Joy News TV, Adom FM, Adom TV, Asempa FM, Insura FM, and MyJoyOnline.com. Gold Coast Restaurant, Volta Hotel, Akosombo, and the Radio Advertising People. Trap 3Music Awards 2020.
And welcome back. We're still live talking about our diaries, the journey to March 28th, that's 2020 for 3Music Awards 20, and our pundits are here. We're focusing on so far the highest nominations, that is Sarkodie, bargaining with 13 nominations, and following strongly is Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale at a tie with 10 nominations. Isn't that interesting?
That's very interesting. I think it's a very healthy competition between the fans, the Stonebwoy fans and then the Shatta Wale fans. Seeing how this will go, how many this person will get and how many awards this person will get. But then do we think it's well deserving?
Well, that's a question we need to put to our pundits this morning. Now, we're finding out, so Sarkodie hits 13, then Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale, that a lot of people would have thought would have hit the highest per the whole brouhaha that happened, last year and all the other years.
No, but Jake, 13 nominations is no joke.
Well,
not like 10.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 10. That's no joke.
I mean, that clearly tells how hard our brothers have been working. I mean, they've been very consistent.
Lesser work?
Lesser work? No, they put in the work.
There's 13 and there's 10.
Because I know. Listen, I mean, for dancehall artists to even get 10, especially here in Ghana, where people, there's something that we need to know. Listen, there might be dancehall artists in Ghana, but over here, people enjoy the rap and the singing more than the dancehall. So I mean, for these our brothers to be very, very active in this year's nomination should tell you how hard they work. You understand? Yes, they had some issues along the, in the year, but it didn't hinder them from, getting ahead of others. And as a fan of both parties,
how can you be a fan of both parties? I
am because you say I'm a fan of their ethics. I mean, their work ethics. Yes. All together, I mean, their work ethics, because knowing where these gentlemen are coming from and how they've been able to sustain their career and stay relevant till today. I mean, I think, they kind of gain energy from each other, because, Wale watches Stonebwoy and Stonebwoy watches Wale, and yes, in a way, in a way. So from them to feed on each other's energy, I think it's perfect. And for them to get 10 nominations, that should tell you that they didn't come to play there.
Kelly, one of the interesting categories that all three of them find themselves in is the Afrobeats, Afropop Song of the Year category. It's got Kelvin Boy, Kim Promise, Kwame Eugene, Kwesi Arthur, R2Bs, and then the three S's are in there: Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, and Shatta Wale. Of course, we have Wendy Shea in there as well. Now, who would you tip to have a bigger opportunity and a chance of holding this if the category was centered on the three of them? Afrobeats,
Afropop. You see, in 2019, there was a bigger task for Stonebwoy, Shatta Wale, Sarkodie to take Ghana music to the globe. And then that task got Sarkodie to start doing a lot more. He released the Alpha EP, then follow up with Black Love. He got the P Square Brother, and then he got other acts out of Africa and even outside Africa to feature on it. Stonebwoy quickly went to do his Sugar with his top guys from Jamaica. He did other performances. And these guys, really, they are trying their best to make sure Ghana music get registered on the scene, on the continent. And so this makes these guys very strong and influential in this particular category because it's an Afrobeat, Afropop. But then again, you know, a guy like Kevin Boy, who I really want you to see him, he readily wants you to identify his brand to Afrobeats. And he's been churning out consistently good tunes to reflect that particular genre. It makes it very strong for him to stand in this particular category. You understand? But I will say that, look, this is like head-on with the big boys and the young cats. The big boys and the young cats. The young cats are saying, look, we have High Life, and High Life is Afrobeat, and we are trying to modernize it and sell it to Africa. However, you, the big boys, whatever you've been doing, dancehall, whatever, use the same thing to channel the same energy, and let's take it to Africa. So I think this particular category is going to be interesting. It's really, it's because our young people have the university guys following them and etc. etc. Same way Sarkodie and the SS guys also do have these young guys, the millennials following them. And so it's going to be a head-on collision between the old cats and the new cats.
Speaking of old cats and the new ones, Nana Ejira will take us through the list of artists who made it to the Male Act of the Year, which is also a fine blend of the new against the old.
This category is equally competitive.
Yes.
And then we have all three, Stonebwoy, Shatta, and then Sarkodie in here as well. But then the interesting thing is we have the upcoming ones. We have some of them. I think I can see Famia here,
who just broke out recently as well. Who equally is pitching against the heavyweights like Joey B. And then also, I wouldn't call him a fresh star, but a new sensation that has also climbed Kelvin Boy.
And I think it will be a lot of credit on his side to be in the same category with Sarkodie, Shatta Wale, and
Kevin Boy?
No, I mean Famia.
Yeah. Well, I think he's worked quite hard.
Considering how long.
No, but there's something that we need to know, especially in the music industry. It's not about how long you've worked.
Okay.
It's about how good you've worked within the year under review.
Okay.
And someone like Famia, I mean, last year he was, even though the hardest working, you know, I mean, he was all over the place. You know, he was in the news, he was playing concerts, you know, releasing songs and all that.
But don't you think that his just stepped in just at the tail end of the year when you know, so it makes it a refresher on our minds?
No, I mean,
as compared to some of the other persons in there, you know, the likes of Kwesi Arthur, Medical.
No, I mean, Famia's song was released somewhere middle of the year. I mean, it wasn't the latter part. I mean, he's been very active. I mean, because in most conversations, when you are asked who's going to be the main act of the year or the male act of the year, his name has come up several times. So that should tell you that he is not just in there because we want to put him there. He's in there because he's one of the hardest working guys under the year of review.
That's very interesting.
Let's move on and check out the female act of the year as well. Mind running us through the list
kindly leave that to me. Okay, so we have Becca, Celestine Donko, Sina So, Dinah Hamilton, Sefa, Sistefia, Obapa Christie, and Wendy Shea.
A very strong one there. Let me throw a very strong question at you, Kelly. Does Sina So stand a chance in here?
It's tough for her. It's
a niche market she has.
Well, it's gonna be tough for her, but she's doing a particular kind of music that resonates a lot with the urban African populace. And so, and again, we always talk about Accra taking out the feel out of urban music. But we can also bring in the feel that, look, this young lady is doing indigenous Ghana music. And this sort of music has come a long way. And we needed that energy to reignite it. And she's giving us that energy. And she's getting the figures. She's not there just because she does urban music or urban, combining the urban and indigenous lifestyle. But I think, look, for me, I think our ladies should sit up after Ebony.
She's sitting up.
Yes, I think to me, I've observed something in the music industry, and I realized that, look, these ladies have a lot of, ability to make it to the global markets, but they are looking at for just one figure, Ebony. The young arts are always just
focused on her style,
her attitude.
I wouldn't agree with you on that because somebody like Sinaso. Sina has been growing for some time now.
That's a
but don't you say yes, it's an exception, don't you?
Yeah, but you see, look at the list here. Let's take a good look at the list again. How many of them are looking like the Ebony?
No, I'm not even talking to this particular list. I'm talking about our music industry and the fact why we don't have a lot of females graduating into such a list. You understand? So let me explain myself. It is superficial for our ladies. What they are doing now, it's not deep enough, and I'm not insulting anybody. No. Let's face it. From the gospel fraternity to the R&B to the urban soul, it's not deep enough, and these ladies have a lot of potential to make our music go far. Look at who they are challenging. The singer soul. What do you call the singers? Tiwa Savages. You understand? What do you call the lady? Johnny. What's her name? Please help me. Yemi Alade.
Yemi Alade. Yes.
Now I'll tell you about Yemi Alade. We have ladies who can match up to Yemi Alade, but her figures are so scary. She's getting 2 million of streams.
Yeah.
And our ladies who can match up to Yemi Alade are not doing anything. They are not doing anything online. When I mean anything, they are maybe 50 kb and some stuff. They are not doing anything. And let me be frank here, not to speak for the board, but we look up to ladies like Ifia. We look up to ladies like Miss V. Okay, we look up to ladies like Sister Ifia to give us certain figures, online digital figures that can propel African music and match up to certain ladies on the continent. They are not doing that. I don't know whether it's a fault from their management or anything. And the ones that are coming are looking out to Ebony, and they are not even doing anything about their figures online. They just want to look at the Ebony attitude. They want to look at the way she sings and the way Bullet writes songs for her.
We have very few minutes.
So that's why I always find it very difficult defending ladies.
Let me cut you
like
in
gospel,
here.
For instance.
Let me cut you in here in the interest of time, and let's move to Celestine Donko and Obapa Christie as well. Two very strong gospel acts in the same category. Female act of the year.
Gospel. Because of these two artists falling in love with Ghana gospel again. Because what I think they do is that because I'm a visual person. I'm more concerned about visuals. When I take a look at their videos, they invest more into it. Like Kelly was saying, these ladies are almost hitting 1 million plus on their YouTube channels. So that should tell you that they're not just gospel, but they are very much alive in the internet space. Between the two of them, if I'm supposed to vote, I'll probably do draw 1-1. Yeah. They are good at what they do.
Okay, so that's Celestine and Diana Hamilton.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's the Shatawale of the gospel industry.
Which of them?
Diana Hamilton. Her feel in 2019 is too much. You understand? It's too much. And she's done a lot of live performances that were quite outstanding.
Yeah.
And I think her brand positioning and everything is working for her.
Yeah.
And Ghanaians are okay with her. That's what I'm saying. We are fine with you. What about the rest of Africa?
Kelly.
Are they feeling?
Kelly, conversation.
I'll save the heat. I'll save the heat for the voting.
I think we should start setting agendas with a scheme like the 3Music Awards. That look, let's push Ghana music onto the continent.
George, let me just cut you on there and let's switch up to how people can actually vote.
3 Music Awards 2020. It's presented by 3 Media Networks, Joy FM, Hits FM, Joy Prime TV, The Fantasy Dome, and E&E Ghana with support from Love FM, Join News TV, Adom FM, Adom TV, Asempa FM, Insura FM, and MyJoyOnline.com, Gold Coast Restaurant, Volta Hotel, Akosombo, and the radio advertising people. Trap 3 Music Awards 2020. Here are the nominees for 3 Music Awards 2020. Breakthrough Act of the Year, Family, Kofi Mole, Sefa,
baby, why you know fi control? If I take this body down low, baby, why you know fi control?
Jada Roby,
Tell poverty, say him a fi go me just I want me privacy. Him stay too long.
Lord Paper, OV.
Yeah, calling star, baby.
To vote for your favorite breakthrough act of the year, dial *447*3#. 3 Music Awards 2020. It's presented by 3 Media Networks, Joy FM, Hits FM, Joy Prime TV, The Fantasy Dome, and E&E Ghana with support from Love FM, Joy News TV, Adom FM, Adom TV, Asempa FM, Insura FM, and MyJoyOnline.com, Gold Coast Restaurant, Volta Hotel, Akosombo, and the radio advertising people. Trap 3 Music Awards 2020. Here are the nominees for 3 Music Awards 2020. Group of the Year, Dope Nation, La Man Gang, R2Bs. To vote for your favorite music group of the year, dial *447*3#. 3 Music Awards 2020. It's presented by 3 Media Networks, Joy FM, Hits FM, Joy Prime TV, The Fantasy Dome, and E&E Ghana with support from Love FM, Joy News TV, Adom FM, Adom TV, Asempa FM, Insura FM, and MyJoyOnline.com, Gold Coast Restaurant, Volta Hotel, Akosombo, and the radio advertising people. Trap 3 Music Awards 2020.
So if you have interest in any artist for any particular category, the big question is that you have to vote. Will you vote? Because it's your votes that will determine definitely who will walk away with a grand prize per category. So let me ask you now.
Okay, so the magic code is *447*3#.
Yeah.
And then repeating again, *447*3#. And so you just input this particular code, and then you proceed to the number of votes you want to cast for that particular category, and then you proceed with the other options that are there. It's very simple. Within about 5 seconds you should be able to vote. And so all you need to do is understand that you need to vote as many times as you can to make sure. And so this is pretty easier, and this is very important for 3 Music in that we want to track the data and the voting statistics. We want to make sure we have adequate data to counter challenges. And so basically this is why we are urging everybody to make sure they exhaust that particular hashtag, the 3 Music, the power of 3, you understand, as much as possible, as well as voting through the *447*.
*447*3#. That's a secret number, the secret digits to dial to get your artist to win the category.
Again, we are coming up with an app to ease the process of voting, and then you can also proceed to vote on the 3 Music Awards website. So it's pretty simple. The idea is for you to vote within seconds. And you understand? You are done.
I like that.
Okay, so hold on. You can vote via normal text.
Yeah, this is a via normal YAM, and the idea is that we are concentrated in Accra, and the internet base in Accra is like 90% out of Ghana. The 10% is spread across the other regions. Well. So it would be fair for people outside Accra that they love Sarkodie and the rest, and they can't vote because probably the internet concentration it's not that the penetration is not deep, and so we are giving that option for people to vote at the simplest option. Just dial *447*3#, and then just follow the prompts, and then you are done. you can vote from anywhere. That there's so pram.
I think he should be a rapper, because if you grant him the mic, he'll go on and on and on with explanations, yes, with the voting process. But thank you very much, guys, for joining us this evening as well. And moving on, don't forget, when we come back on the Diaries next week, we'll focus a bit more also on the Breakthrough Act of the Year. Interesting category and the persons in there as well. The likes of Fameye,
Jada Roby, Kofi Mole, Lord Pepper, MOG Music, OV, Sefa, and Tule. I like to call him Tule.
Tule, yes. I would love to take your opinions, but I'll say that for next week as well. Thank you so much. Anyway, so Ejewa, what do you make of everything so far?
The part that interests me the most is the voting part, because mostly after events like this, you get fans saying, I think this person should have won this, I think he deserved this more. So now that you know how to vote, this is the best time to vote, and it's very satisfying to know that you can vote as many as you want. So keep voting, and then hopefully your best person wins.
Best person wins. Well, our time is up. We have to get out of here. But anyway, my name is Jay Foley. Did this with
Nana Ejewa.
We're back here next week, same time, same place, and enjoy.
3Music Awards 2020. Here are the nominees for 3Music Awards 2020. Hip Hop Song of the Year, Bibiba Sarkodie featuring various artists. Don't Be Late, Kofi Mole.
I hope you got my letter, yeah, na bra. The brand I'm a feel,
Don't Remix, Kwalkesi featuring Sarkodie, Mr. Easy, Medical, and Sconti.
Asantinia by you, I'm a India Bonsano. Famiko Huma Mias, I'm the one and down home. The Magic them, the person making the kitchen.
La Familia, Joey B featuring Sarkodie and Kwesi Arthur.
7 years in the game, are you not entertained? Can you feel it in your brain? Still safe, you same.
Balance, Papi Kojo featuring Joey B and Shona Music.
Van Dam, where you been? How are you? Still fresh, money are you?
Bleeding by Sarkodie.
But now what is a common on a woo feel it? And you move why they bleed it. Massa woo bleed it. Woo bleed it.
Zombie by Kwesi Arthur.
Why to my father with son is a problem with somebody says I go zombie. Baby, I don't want no drama till I did the studio knocking it only. I hear my shit back to the bone, say she ain't low, leave me alone.
To vote for your favorite hip hop song of the year, dial *447*3#. 3Music Awards 2020. It's presented by 3 Media Networks, Joy FM, Hits FM, Joy Prime TV, The Fantasy Dome, and E&E Ghana with support from Love FM, Joy News TV, Adom FM, Adom TV, Asempa FM, Insura FM, and MyJoyOnline.com, Gold Coast Restaurant, Volta Hotel, Akosombo, and the Radio Advertising People. Trap 3Music Awards 2020. Here are the nominees for 3Music Awards 2020. High Life Act of the Year, Dada Hafko, Sister Afia, Sina Soul, Kiddy, Kwame Eugene, King Promise, Kofi Kenata, Fameye. To vote for your favorite High Life Act of the Year, dial *447*3#. 3Music Awards 2020. It's presented by 3 Media Networks, Joy FM, Hits FM, Joy Prime TV, The Fantasy Dome, and E&E Ghana with support from Love FM, Joy News TV, Adom FM, Adom TV, Asempa FM, Insura FM, and MyJoyOnline.com, Gold Coast Restaurant, Volta Hotel, Akosombo, and the Radio Advertising People. Trap 3Music Awards 2020.